Yo, what is up, guys? What is up, guys? It is your boy Reese Reacts coming back here with another video. We have a body cam video. Um, I don't know what's been going on with these cops and social media and well, this one ain't social media, but I'm just saying in general. And it's I don't know what's been going on with these cop scandals. That's all I'm gonna say in general. I don't know what's going on with these cop scandals. You know, we've had cops the past 4 or 5 years getting trains ran on them by other dudes, even though they're married. Cop watches porn, causes a freaking crash in the middle of a like. I'm like, bro, like, I, I don't know, bro. Dude was caught freaking. Another one was caught watching porn and crashed into a car. Not crashed into a car, crashed. Well, the first one crashed into a car. The second one, I think, crashed into a tree or some stupid shit like that. Um, let me think. You got the cop that said that was arresting people because she couldn't get sex or whatever the fuck. Um, yeah, you just got a bunch of cop scandals, and I don't understand. And oh, another cop scandal. Well, two more I could think of. One, it was an older lady. She worked in a prison. She was flirting with this inmate. Um, I guess she left her. She quote unquote told since she was like seniority in that shit, she was pretty much telling she's pretty much telling them, oh well, I got him scheduled in for a court appointment. 8 hours later, they didn't hear from her, and then they found her dead in a car or whatever, like after their chase or something like that. And then you got the one where she was literally on the fucking jail phones talking about fucking her intimate, like she was literally talking to the inmate on the jail phone from her phone about how much sex they've been having and stuff like that. So like, as a cop, you gotta have integrity. These people were caught. This person was caught not having integrity, bro. I understand it's work hours. I understand you probably got a wife outside of work or whatever, and I totally do understand that. I understand you'd be sexually frustrated, but losing your job, your marriage, or whatever just for some stupid shit like this, bro, when literally all you gotta do is just be like, hey, like, you want to meet up? We could have a hotel or something. Like, if he's not married, that's literally how I think. When it comes to being at work or whether you're working, I keep that flirting shit outside for a reason. Um, One reason is to not have people in my business. I live a private life. I don't like people all up in my business. Family, even some of my friends, I don't like in my personal business, all like that. So like me, I already know how to not have those type of relationships like when I'm at work and stuff like that. Just because it's going to end up being a mess. Like a lot of times it ends up being a fucking mess. Now another thing, I could do a housework. No, I could. I could. But yeah, no. Now when it comes to like, I don't know. I'm just ranting on. But like when it comes to like stuff like that, I just don't be understanding where people's mindsets be. It'd be like, bro, like you are here to work. You are not here to be fucking around with everybody. Like, bro, go in, do your work, get the fuck out. That's literally how I live. Like it's not like I do talk to coworkers and stuff here and there, but like like I'm not about to I'm a friendly person, but I'm not about to be too distracted by my friendly. I'm not about to sit here and distract myself from my work. I'm one of those people. Um, but yeah, let's just get started with this video because this dude, come on, bro, come on, bro. You was gonna get caught, my dude. You was gonna get caught, my dude.
Oh God. Oh.
A scandalous affair caught on camera. An
Why did he moan like that? Bro, why did you moan like that, bro? I've never seen unless I could see if y'all are doing it. If y'all are in the middle of actual intimacy, bro. But she just kissed you, bro, and you're like, oh god, bruh. You never got a kiss from anybody.
Officer and a married teacher got carried away on an
I don't like that can be our little secret.
Okay, who was he selling that to? Because I told her that could be our little secret. Who are you talking to? Oh, wait. Let me remind this. I told her that could be our little secret. Who did you tell that could be? I'm confused by this,
that
bro.
can be our little secret.
I'm confused by this, bro.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh.
A scandalous affair.
That
caught
is
on
a
camera.
weird,
An on-duty
weird.
officer and a married teacher got carried away.
A married
on
teacher,
an
bruh.
elementary school campus.
Oh,
Mess-
speaking of fucking teachers, we gotta stop this double standard of these female teachers fucking these young students and like these dudes in the fucking comments be horny as fuck. Oh, I wish I had that. No, bro. She's a fucking pedo for a fucking reason. She'll fuck a baby if she wants to, bro. No, I don't give a fuck. Male or female. A pedo is a pedo. I don't give a fuck how good she looks. I don't give a fuck how many bitches he had before he started getting into the pedo shit. I don't give a fuck. The dude, like, let's just get, bro. This shit 25 minutes long, bro.
when kids may still
This
have been
25 minutes
present.
long, bro.
Now he lost his job and she's resigned. So what's ahead for these ill-fated lovers? This is Scandal, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Babe, I don't give a fuck. She's babe. And I'm talking about Sarah. I'm not talking about the teacher he was. The teacher he was kissing wasn't bad looking, but she already married. Now, she's babe. I don't care. Sarah.
A one-time DARE police officer is now
Gillespie?
in some hot water after having a relationship with a married teacher who wasn't his wife. But that's
Right.
not all.
They're both married? This is like the Coldplay situation all over again. This is literally the Coldplay situation cop perspective, bro. Bruh. What? Bruh, what? That is freaking wild, bro.
Not only were they engaged in an affair, they messed around at the elementary school where they both worked. Now, it's unclear exactly how far they went, but according to reports, there was sexual activity. At first, this
And my other thing be too, when it comes to married people having affairs and shit like that, bro, you're fucking married. You're a cop, you're fucking married. So it's kind of like, is it worth losing your whole job, your marriage, and possibly not being able to like live in the same home with your kids because y'all might get divorced? Like, is it worth doing all of that? And also, is it worth, like, you are on camera, your body cameras cannot turn off. Why fucking even proceed with that, bro? Why not just fucking send a text message out, bro? Be like, hey, look, we can meet later. I got my body cam on. I can't say, I don't want to lose my job. I don't want you to lose. Like, is sex, this is my main question. Is sex that important to where you're losing your marriage? Like, you're gonna lose your marriage, you're gonna lose your job, you're gonna lose your family, you're gonna lose fucking everything fucking cheating, bro. Like is it actually and it's one thing to be off the job and cheat and do this, but it's all like, bro, like, not only do you not have a job, but you don't have a marriage anymore, and she better not stay with him, and her husband better not stay with her. As far as the teacher,
officer even denied it before finally fessing up. But let's backtrack a minute,
right?
though,
Let's
and lay out
backtrack, bro.
everything we know about the case so far. This is Brian Gilley, a one-time drug abuse resistance education officer, or DARE officer, with the Lebanon Police Department in Tennessee. That's about 30 miles east of Nashville. Now, Gilly was assigned to work at Castle Heights Elementary School, where Shelby Moss was a teacher. One thing led to another, and Gilly and Moss started having a relationship. And we have screenshots of their
That is
conversations
wild.
too for some more insight about.
And then what makes it worse about like some of these cases though, especially when it comes to cops, teachers, politicians, and celebrities doing this type of shit, bro, their kids are gonna grow up seeing this shit and then be like, bro, you fucking cheated on my mom, you cheated on my dad, bro. They're not gonna look at you the same way, bro. Because like let's say this happens. Let's say his children look young. Their mom might actually, say shit to them, but like, if both parents are hiding that shit and they're not gonna find out until they're like 18, 19 watching this or whatever, whenever they eventually watch this, man,
about what this relationship really was. So, for example,
I'll
one of
be
them
heated, bro.
messaged,
I'll be
"Good
heated.
morning. I hope you have a great weekend, babe. I love you and can't wait to hear/see pictures from your weekend." The other replied,
If it's if y'all take, why not just get a divorce, bro? If y'all gonna do all this, just fucking. I don't understand this
"Good
shit.
morning, beautiful.
I don't
Thank
understand this
you,
shit
and I
at all,
love you.
bro.
I hope you have a great weekend." Kissing face emoji. Now, another exchange seems to be
I
around
I, I
the
don't. I
holidays.
literally
One of
don't
them,
understand this
saved
shit
only as
at all.
C in the contacts, writes, "You and all the sweets this past week, LOL." The other replies, "LOL, don't judge me. I'm way worse." The other then replies, "We are getting a picture together Thursday. You're," the wrong form of "you're," "gonna die at my outfit." C replies with the eyes emoji and says, "Are you gonna be festive?" The response is, "All the Christmas music we listened to in your truck is getting me in the spirit. Yes, I'm being festive." You're, once again, wrong form of you're going.
All right, and then y'all talking about, where was the wife at, bro? Where is the wife of this cop at, bro? And where were their spouses in between all of this, bro? Cause in your truck, are they planning Christmas shit? I don't know, bro.
Going to love it, LOL.
I don't know, bro.
Aw, I love it.
Where they
Now, in
are, but
these
like it's
next
kind of like
texts, Gil
those texts really do seem like, like they're actually boyfriend and girlfriend type stuff, bro. I
and Moss seem to be planning a meetup. One of them
Bruh,
writes, "Okay, I'll leave now
bruh.
instead of walking by y'all and go get my truck." "Okay, babe, thank you." The next text, "Headed your way." "Okay, I'm here, backseat." Later on in that same conversation, the same screenshot, the
Are they
texts
fucking in the
continue at
backseat?
5:28 p.m. C says, "Kendra just sent me a friend request." "Seriously?" is the response. And then the next response is a screenshot of this Facebook friend request. But we have more than just text messages like this one. There's
All right, so is Kendra? Let me see. Is Kendra his wife? And
screenshot. The text
so the only thing I could think about is Kendra his wife, and she's sending her a friend request. That is, bruh.
texts continue at 5:28 p.m. C says, "Kendra just sent me a friend request." "Seriously?" is the
All right.
C says, "Kendra just sent me a friend request."
Okay, I think that was the
"Seriously?"
cheater. I
is
don't
the
fucking know.
response.
I don't
And
fucking
then
know.
the next response is a screenshot of this Facebook friend request. But we have more than just text messages like this one. There's actually some of their relationship and relations caught on body camera video.
And all it took was this. And they got bruh, like they already know what they was fucking doing, bro. But as far as like the people actually like watching the body cam stuff, but bro, we're only 3 minutes in. Oh crap. Oh god. Bro, you did not just you just kissed her. Oh no, you don't respond like that after a fucking kiss, bro. Even if it's a French kiss, bro, you don't. Come on, bro. You don't respond like that, bro.
Mind you, that little snippet happened only minutes after an elementary school student was just in the classroom. So here's what happened. This video was recorded on August 29th, 2024. And the video starts off pretty normal, but quickly it goes blurry because, as you'll hear, a student is in the classroom with both Moss and Gilly.
Folder in here, I can't find it anywhere.
You can look.
This is where I was sitting before I left. There it is.
Sorry, I don't mind. We can look for it. Okay. See ya.
Bye. She.
The stu-
And also, this better not be the same school where his kids are actually going to school, bro. I don't know. I think this elementary school. This better not be the same school his kids are going to school at. This better not be the same. If it's the same school and your kids is in the hallway or in the classroom, you are a fucking dick,
student was
bro.
looking for something.
You
and
are
they found that
fucking
they left the
dick,
classroom.
bro.
And that means Gilly and Moss are now alone in the classroom. And they start by chatting about this student, and they seem to have an inside joke about another officer.
Supposedly that's Hensley's favorite reporter.
Yes,
She told me yesterday at the gossip table that I'm a little bit cooler, but we can't tell Officer Hensley. I was like, oh.
Tell him that because he came in here one day and she was eating lunch in there with me. And she was like, what's my favorite officer doing? And I was like, oh. And so get her to say that again when Officer Gilly's here. And he was like, oh, no, that's not like that. She's
That is wild, bro.
okay.
Yeah, because she fist bumped me in front of him and he got so mad.
Yeah.
And so the next day she completely ignored me. So then yesterday she told me, she was like, well, he told me I had to ignore you, but you're
That is wild, bro.
I was like, that can be our secret. I told her, like, that can be our little secret.
At this point in the video, Moss says she has to go, and Gilly reminds her she has an appointment, but he promises he's going to see her tomorrow.
Well,
So they are really setting up dick appointments, bro?
I was like, that can be our secret. I told her, like, that can be our little secret.
At this point in the video, Moss says she has to go, and Gilly reminds her she has an appointment, but he promises he's going to see her tomorrow.
well, I'm about to have to go.
Yeah, you do gotta go. You gotta get to your appointment.
Huh?
You gotta get to your appointment.
I gotta be there at I could wiggle a few minutes, but
You gotta go.
Huh?
You gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow, though.
will you? I guess see me tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't make a point to come see you.
Okay. That's fine. Are you going out this door or that door?
Carl, I'll go out that door.
I'll find that door too. After you do.
Here's where the blur is lifted off the video, and it's really where things start to heat up. So
Like,
you
come
can
on,
now
bro.
see Moss completely, who, by the way, is wearing a t-shirt with the school on it. Now she walks over to Gilly and hugs and kisses him.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Alright, I'm getting tired of this nigga moan. I'm getting tired of hearing this nigga moan. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just getting tired of hearing this nigga moan after that fucking
Now,
kiss.
like I said, that incident from the body cam happened on August 29th, 2024. But allegedly, the following month, in September of 2024, something more nefarious happened. Now, this incident wasn't
Now,
caught on body camera video, but it did happen at the school. It happened after school hours, but as Gilly later admits, it's possible some students were still hanging around campus. That's when Gilly and Moss engaged in some, quote, sexual activity. It's unclear to exactly what extent.
in the school? In the school? Bro, y'all couldn't bro. Come on, bro. Y'all couldn't have set up a hotel room, bro? In the school, bro? Nah, man. Nah, man.
But something inappropriate happened. Now, when Gilly was later confronted about all of this, he told investigators that no sexual contact happened while he was on duty. But later, he walked all of that back and admitted to the relationship, as well as saying some students could have been present when it happened. There eventually was an internal affairs investigation by the Lebanon Police Department that found Gilly and Moss did engage in a relationship. In April of this year, Gilly spoke out at a decertification hearing. According to Fox 17, he said, quote, "I was very embarrassed. I know I've done wrong, but I've also impacted that community in so many ways. It was a mistake and it will never happen again."
They always say that after they get caught. Nigga, you should have never been fucking with her. You got a fucking wife. What, your wife ain't sucking your dick every day? Like, come on, bro. You kissing the teacher, then you kiss, and then you going home kissing your wife, and then she's going home kissing her. This is how diseases fucking spread, bro. I don't care. This is how
The
diseases
next
spread,
month,
bro.
in May, the Tennessee Peace Officer Standards Training
This video got me.
Commission
I don't even want to
voted
watch
to
this no more,
decertify
bro.
him. That means as of now, Gilly has been banned from serving as a law enforcement officer anywhere in the state of
Integrity,
Tennessee,
bro.
and the ban is permanent. As for
Ooh.
Moss, she received a 2-day suspension and later resigned from the school district in May. Now, the district has since reported the issue to the Tennessee State Board of Education.
Right.
And the issue is still under review, so TBD if she's going to face any sort of punishment from them.
So first of all, I think about it like this. So like, let's say, since he is a dairy cop, you know, I'm pretty sure he has to do other stuff as far as I'm pretty sure he has to do other stuff as far as like not even just like make sure they're not selling drugs. I'm pretty sure he has to do the normal school cop shit. I forgot what I was about to say, but like, bro, y'all couldn't have freaking
Is permanent. As for Moss,
Bro.
she received a 2-day suspension and later resigned from the school district in May. Now, the district has since reported the issue to
Right.
the Tennessee State Board of Education, and the issue is still
okay.
under review.
So for those that don't, you know, like that, for those people that don't understand like why a small little scandal like this can make problems even worse. It's like let's say we never found out about this relationship, and let's say there was a student in class that was causing trouble and shit like that. Now, since he's having those relations with that teacher, he's going to respond totally fucking different, and he might end up fucking somebody up just because she says something that the student did, or it's stuff like that. It's like you know, conflict of interest, pretty much. It's literally conflict of interest. That's literally what it is, because it's kind of like, all right, well, if this specific teacher reports an issue and that specific cop comes and you know it's mad and makes stuff worse, that can definitely cause a lawsuit to happen.
Views.
So as far as the cop being permanently banned from this shit, yeah, like, yeah, bro, that is literally a serious integrity issue, and it goes from sex scandals to freaking it goes sex scandals to some wild shit to some more wild shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
TBD if she's going to face any sort
God
of
damn.
punishment from them.
That shit
Now,
caught
the
me
Lebanon
fast
Special
as
School
fuck.
District did release a statement about this entire incident to local station Fox 17. It reads, quote, "The Lebanon Special School District expects all employees to uphold the highest standards of professional conduct at all times." In
Exactly, bro. Like, you are in school.
December of
You are at work, bro. Be more professional. Like, you gotta be more professional in certain workplaces. Like, there are workplaces where you ain't gotta worry about that too much because, you know, you're not around people as much. But as far as law enforcement, um, being a politician, working in a courthouse, being an EMT, working in a hospital, you know, working in a school, you know, you gotta be professional in a lot of environments. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially during work hours, you're like being more professional. Like, is being professional during work hours a problem with people? Because I don't be understanding like all of this stuff, bro. Like, I'm like, y'all are adults, bro. Y'all couldn't plan a night out outside of school, outside of work, or whatever.
2024,
I don't
we were made
understand
aware
that
a
shit.
teacher engaged
Somebody
in an
enlighten me.
inappropriate
I don't
relationship
understand
with a
that.
police officer after hours while on campus. The district immediately conducted a thorough investigation and took appropriate disciplinary action in line with our policies and
Right.
procedures.
Right.
We want to assure our families and communities that we take all concerns seriously.
Yeah,
and
I would
act
be concerned.
promptly to
I would
maintain
be
a safe
concerned.
and respectful learning environment for everyone. The Lebanon Police Department also released a statement reading, quote, "Upon receiving a complaint on former officer Brian Gilley, our staff committed to an immediate internal investigation.
Right.
During the investigation, several issues, including serious policy violations, were identified. The policy violations also included being untruthful during the inquiry.
Ooh.
These facts were presented during a post-decertification hearing. While Gilley's actions did not align with our department's standards or policies, the conduct was not criminal in nature."
All right. Yeah. So like he's not getting criminally charged, but he is gonna be publicly reprimanded and like banned. So like he's not gonna go to jail, but like, you know, shit's not gonna go well for him. And he was lying, so he might end up going to jail for lying. I'm not for sure, but yeah, let's see
Did
this,
not
bro.
involve children and did not occur in the presence of children or in the classroom. We hold our officers to the highest standards of
15
professionalism
fucking minutes
and
of talking.
integrity.
Golly,
Gilley's
bro.
actions
My
fall short
apologies,
of
y'all.
those
My apologies. I just
expectations that
don't
our
be
community
understanding this
demands
shit.
and deserves.
I just
All
don't
right,
understand
lots
it.
to talk about in this case. So let's bring on today's expert guest, litigator Rich Schoenstein. Rich, one of our favorite guests, thank you for coming on with us. And I wanted to ask kind of an unusual question, I guess, to start. I mean, having an affair with a coworker isn't illegal, but when does it cross the threshold from what?
Conflict of interest. So I'm gonna answer her question for her. Since she can't seem to fucking understand, I'm gonna answer the question for you. First off, both of you are in professional fucking workplaces. One is a police officer. One is a teacher. Conflict of fucking interest, because, like I said earlier, if that teacher had any type of student incidents in that classroom, that cop could have more emotion, which is why that shit is conflict of interest. Another thing, bro, y'all are around. Another thing, them two are married. It's not illegal to cheat or to have an affair. Y'all two are married. Have higher standards for both of you. Another thing, bro, the dude did it. They both did it on the clock, bro. They got paid to kiss each other, bro. Now what else have they done on the fucking clock? Cause now they're coming into like stealing time and shit like that. And that's a whole different thing. I doubt they've been fucking on the clock, but like in between classrooms and shit, I don't fucking doubt it, bro. I don't fucking doubt it.
Whatever it
If they did get caught. If they didn't get caught, then nigga, shut your mouth.
is into something a little bit messier.
Shut your
what we're
mouth,
seeing
bro.
here.
Well, listen, I think there's a fair amount of workplace romance out there. It happens. So
Yeah, it
when
happens,
is it
yeah.
messier? Well, the first time it
Like it's all like, bro. Like workplace romance happens, but at the same time, there's always a time and place for shit. During work hours is not the time and place for that shit. Especially your police officer using body cam. I could see if you were working a job, you ain't have body cam, and you sneaking around. I could understand that. But like, bro, you are a police officer. You were not gonna get away with this shit. You was on body
it's
cam, bro.
messier is when it happens at the workplace.
Exactly.
So when the
Exactly.
relations are taking
Exactly. That's the other thing. PDA. PDA is another thing. Yeah, PDA is most definitely another thing.
place on the employer's property, I think that's far messier. There's a whole host of issues that come up when you have sort of workplace relationships, especially if there's a power imbalance on one side of the relationship or another. So there can be issues if it's
That's literally what I said, bro. Power imbalance, bro. And then if you let emotions take over that power even more, even when there's a power imbalance, bro, that's like imagine this: a student disrespecting her, he comes in pissed off and shit. tases the kid or whatever the fuck, or slams the kid down, then it's gonna be a problem with the parents. Then it's gonna be like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, good thing they resolved this issue while it was small, bro, because it could have literally been a bigger
It's a
thing.
boss and a subordinate. There could be a whole bunch of issues, but I think when you have those relationships on site, you're adding
On
something
site,
extra.
exactly,
And
exactly.
that's definitely what we have here, right? I mean, there's body cam of this couple making out. Let's just say it. They're, kissing and touching and everything on camera.
Losing your
And then in a
job,
different
both of
instance, not
y'all
caught on
losing
body
y'all
cam,
job
I
and
guess
y'all
they
marriages
had
for stupid shit.
sexual activity, quote unquote, on campus. So let's pause and talk
On
about
campus, this is what I'm saying, bruh. What, y'all are grown up, man, bro. Y'all are grown adults, bruh. Y'all can't schedule a time, bro. Since y'all can't schedule a time with her, I'm pretty sure y'all busy as fuck. If y'all cannot fuck, if y'all can't fuck outside of school, bruh. If y'all can't fuck outside of school, don't. If y'all can't fuck outside of the workplace, y'all don't need to be together, bro. If y'all cannot find time to fuck, if y'all want to fuck each other so bad, find time outside of fucking work to fucking do it. If y'all can't find the time to fucking do it, it just wasn't meant to fucking be, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, they were having sexual relations on campus. And imagine a kid, imagine them fucking in the classroom. A kid looks in the window and sees or hears y'all fucking, or or they can hear it through the fucking door, bro. Imagine that, bro. Now you're probably about to ask. I don't know. I don't think that's is that. I don't think that's. Is it? Would that be called child endangerment or something like that? Getting caught having sex in front of kids. Isn't that child? That's child
I mean,
endangerment.
is kissing on school property on the workplace grounds, is that cause for way concern? Did they way cross the line just by kissing and hugging?
Yes.
Well, two issues, right? One is, can you have any kind of romantic physical interaction at a workplace? And probably not. I mean, that's something that an
That's what I'm saying.
employer could legitimately fire you for.
Exactly.
But here, the workplace is a school, so there are kids around.
Exactly,
And
bro.
that really makes it taboo and unacceptable to have
Exactly.
any kind of relations at the school.
At the
Seems
school,
to me to
bro.
have crossed the line.
Yeah,
And I
bro.
think what I want to
At
highlight
the
in all of this too is
they was having
not that
sexual
this would be
relations at the
okay at a high
school, bro.
but it wasn't a high school. It was an elementary school.
Right.
On
You
top
have
of that,
young children, you can hear in the body cam the kids' voices. They sound like a young child. So to walk
right?
in and see that with an officer and your teacher could be pretty jarring. And then the next part, this sexual activity. Now, I've done some research about all of this, and it doesn't get into explicits how far they went as far as, did they have intercourse, like what was it, we don't know, but it was sexual activity. And this is tricky because it was after hours, but kids have practice after school. They could have been hanging around for, daycare, whatever it is, because it's an elementary school. So that the sexual activity at school, after school, I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
So, because it's a school, because there can be kids around at any time, I think it's just totally inappropriate to have any kind of physical activity on the school premises, especially in elementary school. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess it's marginally better that it was after school than, during the day or at lunch or something, but it's still inappropriate. It still crosses the line.
So, my next question for all of this is why isn't there any sort of criminal charges here? Because if they had this sexual activity, they could have been exposing themselves. I'm going to just assume that they were in some way in a state of undress while on this campus. And like I said, students could be there for after school programs or rehearsal or practice, whatever. Someone could have walked in and seen this. So, is this what happened grounds for any sort of criminal investigation?
I mean, I guess technically it probably could be grounds of some sort of, I mean, child endangerment or indecent exposure. You could probably come up with some charges, but I just wonder if that's appropriate or necessary here. You have two people now who have been, let's face it, publicly shamed about this. It's cost them, at least it's cost the officer his job. It may cost the teacher her job. If they're going to lose employment and they're going to be publicly embarrassed, do we
Right.
really need criminal proceedings for this? I don't know that it rose to that level.
And let's talk about that too, because the officer, as you pointed out, did eventually lose his job. There was an internal affairs investigation, and they found out about all of this. And I'm wondering what really was the nail in the coffin there, so to speak, because we have the body cam showing them making out. They're not having sex.
I mean,
but
he
we have
lied
the
about
body
it,
cam. Still unclear why it was turned on, by the way.
so he
But do
can't
you
be
think
truthful.
that's
He
what
can't
it
be
was that
trusted.
really pushed this over to the next level, that we have video recording of all of this?
Maybe the video. I mean, the video is not that shocking compared to the kinds of videos that we look at from time to time in some of these cases. So it is what it is. I think the fact that it gained some public notoriety and came out, probably they felt they needed to discharge him from his duty. He was sent to the school to do his job as a police officer. So really, he shouldn't have been using that opportunity to have any kind of relations with anybody, and certainly not on the premises of the school. So I do think it's a fireable offense. I have no idea what his job record was. I have no idea if there were other issues that predated that, or
Right.
anything that laid a precedent or that they considered. Uh, so I think it was a fireable offense, but probably it was the notoriety of the whole thing that pushed it over the edge.
And we did see some text messages too in all of this
Damn, I
showing
did
that they
lose
kind
hella
of had
money
this
on that.
ongoing relationship.
I ain't
I
pay for
think
it, so
you're
it's
right. The
okay.
text messages weren't that salacious to me, honestly. In some of them, they were asking, when are we going to meet up? Or are you wearing a holiday outfit? Like, very basic to me. But I think the notoriety part is the fact that the female, the teacher, was married and engaged in this affair with her coworker, let's say, this officer. And maybe that's why it got so much notoriety and all of that. Because to me, what do you think about the texts? They're not that crazy to me.
So I don't. The texts don't bother me, and the fact that it's an extramarital affair, I don't think makes it a fireable offense. Look, if the officer had come into the school, met somebody, they had exchanged phone numbers, he had gone home, he had called her, they had had a relationship, it had nothing to do with the school, it didn't touch the school, they're consenting adults. I don't know that any of that makes it a termination activity from employment. It's the fact that some of it transpired on school premises that puts it in a whole different ballgame. The text, they can text each other. I don't think there's a problem with that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it all kind of goes back to it being at a school and the fact that she was a teacher there, he was the officer. Because to your point, it's not illegal to have an affair. It's not illegal to text someone and have a texting relationship or sext them or whatever they're doing.
All right, so they're gonna keep saying and repeating the same shit. I'm gonna end the video off. This video's been going on for way too long. Uh, y'all don't be doing stupid shit to get caught up. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't do stupid shit to get caught up. If you think you're about to get in a ticket, think you're about to get arrested, and you get stopped by police, fucking stop, get arrested. It's better than getting in the chase, fucking people's lives up. Don't be doing dumb shit like this, getting caught up in sex scandals, being a fucking cop, and being recorded. Y'all have a good one. Be easy.